a reasonable amount of heroes. Unfortunately for them, OD has been banned, but they're gonna go for the Slark.
Choose your hero. We're back.
I don't know why they didn't give Abed Zeus. Was he banned? I don't think he was banned. This would have been a pretty decent one, except they do have pretty strong dive onto Zeus. Ramsey's in trouble. Body blocks coming out from the Shadow Demon and the arrow. They did rotate the Mirana in at First Blood for Adroit.
Ours all along.
Ramses is also... I'm really liking the fact that Ramses is now playing offlane. Of course, I also liked him as a position 1, but... Abed dies middle lane. That's the first permanently stolen agility of the game for Mac. And a pounce on Abed, but he's level 6, so he does have his Fire Remnant to jump towards. No real harm. Top lane, Chrono out onto Boke. Burrow strikes in, but will still get killed off by the Faceless Void of Artur, who's now running towards the shrine where he and Abed can pop it at the same time. Pop it like it's hot, my friend. Damage Core Chen? Cool. Yeah, we saw that earlier today as well. Well, I didn't see it, but someone said it in Discord. Can't remember who it was, though. What team it was. I can just look it up. That's the plus point of Discord. And a kill onto Mac while he is chilling in his ulti.
Putting a hurt on Radiant's middle tower.
Let's see, Dota 2. Jen does have a ridiculous amount of healing, though, for a sustainable offlaner.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Really?
Radiant's bottom tower.
Moo tried to... Wow. What a tool. Question marking someone in a fucking tourney? What a dick move. Oh, he was so close to the Chrono as well. He's going for Maelstrom first item on... Well, it's a good item. You see them either go Maelstrom, sometimes Mask of Madness, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Ward Vision is pretty damn aggressive on the side of EG, which helps a lot for the Faceless Void so that he can see the enemies coming his direction. Smoke gang coming through. Oh, he has some shard golems ready, so a bunch of stuns available. The lift up, drag back onto Boke, who burrows out. In comes the rupture. Abed is stuck and silenced up. Abed cannot retreat, and they get themselves the kill. Stomp comes out. Natsumi falls. Fly with the hand of God. Stays alive, keeps his creeps going, and the Chrono to land onto Boomy. A big fight coming out from EG. Do they know the disruption save from CML? Does he have a leap? Yes, he does have. He does even have one more. And they won't be able to catch CML thanks to the invis from the Mirana. And Mac TP's in towards middle to defend it. How in tarnation did that pounce miss? He's going to Fusel Blade first item. If he gets a pounce onto the Ember Spirit or the Faceless Void, you can screw them up pretty nicely. Sleight of Fist comes out, does nothing, flies in trouble, and taken out by Natsumi. But yeah, the Slark with the Diffusal means if he gets a pounce on either the Ember Spirit or the Faceless Void, they're going to be screwed. Because most of their mana is going to be gone by the time they'll be able to jump away. Ocarino, next item, Blink Dagger. The pounce lands onto Rubik, and the burrow is there. Rubik is dead. Ramses wants to run, but he gets ruptured, and they're just clearing out some EG heroes if they're not careful. CML, disruption to hold Abed off. Ramses is going to say Gucci. Oh, they have a wait, that's a... Oh, no, that's from the Ancient. And Bokrino tried to go with the Epicenter Burrow, but no target presented himself. And I think you might need extra damage for in the Chronosphere. That's the only thing I'm a little bit fearing, is the fact that they're just lacking in damage at one point. Pounce on the back line onto Crit. Mac kills off Crit very quickly. Does he drop? No, he does not. At the moment, the Burrow Strike comes out. And Ramses... The Chrono almost kills off Ocarina. That's the one. Hand of God comes through, and Mac is trying to run away, but the demonic purge holds Abed off of the chase. Leap forward, perfect leap by Archer, blocking the exit of CML, and the arrow lands onto Abed, who's gonna get silenced up. Oh no, dodges it with the sleight of fist. Great movement there from both sides. But Natsumi is in trouble now, and Mac pounces into the tree line, walks his way out of there. The route onto Boomy does not have another leap available, but they won't chase for the kill. And the bounty runes are about to spawn, and that might be the reason why they don't push for the kill. Should be a 2-for-2 bounty rune trade. Oh, crit! This might be 3 bounty rune pickup for Adroit. Never mind. Artur grabs his. So it was a 2-for-2er. Doing pretty well in farm. He is gonna go Guardian Greaves against the route from Ember Spirit. Also pretty nice. Possible routes from Chen, of course. The Burrow Strike lands. Arrow comes in. Abed is stunned. Epicenter on top. Abed, does he get away? Hand of God keeps him alive, and they're gonna try and turn this around. Buccarino is now stuck, surrounded by enemies, and nowhere to go. Great reaction there from EG. They were waiting for the pounce. Pipe AC on Abba or Lotus? I mean, Pipe is just such a value item at the moment. And they also kill off Natsumi in middle lane. Yeah, that's how much he can run without getting hit by it, without taking real damage from the rupture. And they do have vision, so they should know that they're doing Roche. But they're just not going to respond. They're going to choose the bottom tier 1 tower instead of defending Roche. There is an arrow thrown in. Epicenter gets cancelled. No, game gets frozen. Great. Top notch. Enjoying this so far. Massive. And why are things gonna may look brighter in the coming days? Okay, wait, Roshan got killed. No one died, so that wasn't really a team fight. Gambit is 7k, yeah. But J-Storm is ass, and Gambit is pretty damn strong. So IG are actually also behind. Oh, they're up against K1 Bloodseeker. They're up against, Chris Rock on the TA, which is also a hero that you should most of the time ban. Mac gets taken out, and so does CML. Double kill for EG right there. The arrow lands crit on the back, and for some reason we're starting to have lags in this game. Oh crap, this is a Chinese major. I forgot about that.
Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Radiant's top tower's under attack.
There's a fight coming up. Double man burrow strike. And the silence on to 2. Faces Void doesn't have a Cronin, does have that agency. Abed is stuck. He's losing a lot of mana. Does manage to jump away to his fire. Actually, no. Never mind. It was the lag. I thought that he was able to jump away to the Fire Remnant. I was wrong. Faces Void will be able to BKB TP out. Ramsey should most likely be able to escape as well. They're straight up fucking idiots. Honestly, the moment Rezo left the team, they just crumbled into a pit of despair. Arrow comes out, Ramses dodges it, it hits the Chen creep on the back though. And Ramses, borrow time, hopefully heals him enough. Trying to run away, should be Gucci. The silence from the Abaddon illusions is pretty annoying though. And so is the lag. Arrow lands onto Ramses again. Now he's stuck in trouble. There's the mechanism. God, Hand of God. The sustain on the side of EG is amazing. They get the control. Buccarino falls. They do not have a chrono for another 70 seconds.
My thrift rewarded.
But they managed to back off. Now you have a really fearful enemy in the CIS region. Natsumi gets dusted, ruptures the Face's Void. Look how little he gives a crap. Look how little the faces for. Even in his chrono, he just straight up runs. That distance took less than 10% health damage. And BKB Pops is gonna man fight up against this Adroit side. They're losing a lot of souls here. The route onto Mac trying to run away. Does have to pop his Dark back. Retreats further, but Abed has another route in a second. And he gets it off. And the kill lands. Abed gets the kill. And that's a nice little ownage right there. The tier 2 tower top lane under siege.
Radiant's top barracks are getting the business. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Top lane. And TP in from Artur. He's gonna go for Mac. Burrow Strike gets dodged. Oh, Arteezy with the sidestep. And they kill off Mac. They're gonna go for Boke, who's trying to TP out, but the Invis Detection Sentry Ward placed down. And Boomy will probably be able to TP out to safety. Well, in the meantime, the tier 2 tower middle lane is gonna get sieged.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Arrow thrown, arrow misses.
Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love.
And the bash is through. Yeah, this lag is just amazing. I can't do anything.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Buyback comes out from CML. I mean, they're trying to defend their base, but they're 12k behind right now. It's not like it's a ridiculous amount, but it's getting to the point where it's a ridiculous amount. It's also the fact that they still have all 3 of their outer tier 2 towers. The Rupture comes on to the Face's Void. Roshan has just respawned. Hand of God, do they keep him alive? He leaps back to full health. And the Epicenter from Bogrino on the back end tries to get a burrow in. Does connect it onto Artur, but there's a... Oh, Ramsey's tried to keep him alive. That's a godlike streak picked up by Bogrino, but a double for Abed in return. And no buyback available for the Slark. CML is stuck. CML is finished. And now Boomy is trying to retreat away. The buyback comes out from Arteezy. He wants to finish the game. And Boomy just used the smoke, and it seems they spotted out that he smoked. The chrono is up in 10 seconds. Oh, what a play right there from Crit. Lifting him up, blinking out with his blink dagger to then land the arrow on the target that he just lifted up. And that's a dieback onto Bogrino. Into the Roche pit they go. Aegis cheese, give the Aegis to the Face's Void, give the cheese to the Ember Spirit after Roche. And the creep wave bottom. And the Face's Void has his chrono ready. What are you gonna do against him? Yeah, they just easily lose that mid set of racks. Can't throw out a defense if your entire initiation is dead.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
I only bet on Adroit to even out the odds so you guys would win something. Oh, Boomy leaps to the back end. Does he get away? He doesn't have another leap left. But Abed dives inside the fountain, gets himself another, and that should be the last kill of the game. GG gets called. Evil Geniuses take game number 1 after 34 minutes. After a very laggy game, which unfortunately I couldn't do anything about it. OD mid lane at Bloodseeker screwed. So it's a safe lane Lesh for Artur, which is actually a struggle for the Centaur as well. With the big boy harass. Name close, I want to read. It means dove, according to chat. There, now look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh yeah, look, look, look. Split Earth comes out onto Bogrino. And this is, it's a lot of damage that they can throw out in this bottom lane. Especially because if you throw out the Fire Blast, you can Split Earth and get the first blood there, which is about to happen. Yes, it is. Artur gets first blood. Middle lane, OD versus Bloodseeker. Almost any melee hero that's up against an OD in middle lane loses, because it's just how incredibly strong OD is. And they get themselves another kill. R2 already starting off with a double. 3 last hits on the PA. Oh, Centaur went for 9 tangos at the start. For all the regen in the world. And crit takes out Boomy. Is going to meet the suicide at the tier 2 tower to get a faster respawn. My doggo is whining. Yeah, there's the suicide coming through. Ramses needs to be careful on the tower. How are you paying for all of those subs? Just curious. Oh, skewer under the tower. Ramses in trouble. Dive in from Natsumi. And Ramses falls. Nice catch there. Gambling. Oh. So just a coin flip thingy? Okay, Invis room bottom lane. Top, Boomy. Ooh, Natsumi dropping low. Does he get taken out? Yes, he does. Crit gets the last hit in. And a skewer under the tower. Ramses doesn't really care that much. Needs to be careful that it doesn't get hit by more. Has to run all the way back to base. Actually, could walk towards the shrine if necessary. Bounty runes are about to spawn, and it's looking like it's 3 bounty runes. Actually, all 4 bounty runes for Adroit. Very good catch. Natsumi, though, in trouble. Ramses is just gonna melt him. No escape coming through. Natsumi falls. Crit will be return killed, though, by Boomy. But all 4 bounty runes picked up. That's a huge chunk of change that Adroit managed to secure. J-Storm CK just got Heart of Tarrasque at 18 minutes. Wait, he rushed Heart of Tarrasque first item? Or how the fuck does he have it that early?
Middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Mac. Blown to smithereens. Abed. Trying to run away. Got ruptured. Boomy with the TPN. Uh-oh. Fly. Dangerous boy. Dangerous boy. Could get skewered if he's not careful. To the wrong direction, but will be able to run back to safety because it is a very tanky son of a gun. Oh, and with the cleave there, Natsumi getting some neutral camp and ancient camp stacks, but Natsumi's blur gets taken off by Fly. Very smart move to make sure that Natsumi at least cannot hit the creeps without taking damage. Will lose his life though to Natsumi. But taking out these neutral camps is not really going to be doable because he's going to... well, he's going to try it with the level 3 empower. It's going to do a lot of damage if he doesn't get enough crits. The comeback mechanic from the PA. Pa! Coming in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Abed, Boomy falls. You need to be able to decide the game with very little money. And you need to be able to help all 3 lanes at the same time by good roaming. Duel comes out onto the center. Mystic Flare on top. Duel victory, the first one of the game for Ramses. And now they're going to take out the tier 1 tower bottom lane with the Diabolic Edict damage. Like, you need to help all 3 lanes at the same time. You need to roam mid. You need to stay help your safe lane and your off lane to secure all 3 lanes, which is a bitch. And with minimal amount of net worth, you need to make the biggest plays. Because most of the time, position 4s are the initiators, or the heroes the catchers. Natsumi taken out. That's a nice catch. Getting rid of the PA. Duel coming in. Ramses with the blade mill and another duel victory for Ramses. Fly. They zone out the rest of Adroit and they're going to go for the tier 2 tower in the middle lane.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too...
Roshan hasn't been taken yet. They don't have the... well, they have a reasonable Roshan take. duel into the middle lane, going for the Bloodseeker, but the disruption save comes out. It's not going to be a duel victory, and Ramses gets skewered inside the Dire's base. Mac will get taken out eventually, though, so 1-for-1 trade. And the Lesh is just going to run away, even though he is ruptured. He doesn't give a crap. Well, he should have given a crap, so because he falls. And Natsumi gets himself that kill. Abed, has to force after himself to low ground. He's just going to go straight for TP, but the RP from Boomy catches him on the back end. There's going to be the jump in from Natsumi. However, he gets multi-calls, drop the hammer. Leaps back, jumps back to the high ground, stays alive, pops the shrine. They will eventually take out Boomy. It was a great RP, but they did not manage to secure the kills, and Abed's back to full health.
Top tower ain't looking too steady.
And the Rod of Atos onto CML. Silenced up. And we'll be able to retreat back to safety. Artur, yeah, the Kaya, so that he doesn't run that out of mana that fast. Nah, I think Samil... We've seen it time and time again. Samil just it wasn't enough. Samil just... no. It didn't work with Ramses. Duel. Why does he duel and gives away the free 18 damage to the Centaur? That duel made no sense there, Ramses. It was pretty obvious you were going to die, but Abed runs in and he's going to get some pop shots going. Pokerino falls. He doesn't have drop the hammer, but he does have a lot of pure damage. Look at this. He's just cleaning up. Oh, another kill. More kills. Oh, Natsumi gets disrupted. And Boomy skewers away the OD, who will then get another kill. Then they're just wiping the living badonkadonk out of Adroit. Yeah, this is Abed at his finest. That is greedy, especially because Ramses can just straight up push base. Okay, he's gonna TP in to try and defend the Roche bit. On the back end, we have Boomy waiting, ready, but there's an observer ward. They know where Boomy is. They want to get the jump onto Boomy. Ramses walks in, gets the duel off onto Natsumi, immediately loses the duel. Ramses' duels are not the greatest thing in the world, and Fry is another one to fall. Abed does have a Hurricane Pike to get back up on the high ground. Max BKB is about to wear off, and so is the PA's BKB. Drop the hammer. Look at the damage there. Blows up Mac immediately, and in the Roche pit they go. They can steal away that Aegis and give it to... I would honestly say Abed, but it seems it's going to be Arteezy because he keeps on dying more than Abed does.
Him and that Aegis.
They have very little magic damage and disarms, plus mischance. It does screw them up a lot. Okay, everyone's getting ready for a nice little die fight. Rod of Atos, Mystic Flare onto Boomy. Disruption save, crit walks back. Bocarino blinked in onto the wrong end. The duel comes out onto Natsumi, the PA. There's going to be the security that he doesn't lose his life. There, jump. Natsumi still with the BKB does a lot of damage. Takes out the Aegis of Artur. In the meantime, Boomy on the high ground will be able to retreat. And CML, yeah, they have the Tinker ward placed down. We see Natsumi blink strikes back. Phantom strikes. Doesn't have another Phantom Strike in a second, but gets stunned up and controlled. They take out Natsumi, and now the high ground push can commence. They do not have Ramses again on EG side, but they, probably going to be a double buyback on Adroids. They skewer Artur, and Artur is dead. That's all their push that they have on EG. They're trying to back off. However, Abed does have the Santis Eclipse. He has 48 stolen in. Boom! And an easy triple. Natsumi gets disrupted. With Astro imprisoned. Boomy falls as well. Does he get the full-on damage? No! Fly steals the kill away, and the high ground push, the double buyback from Adroit. They're gonna have to back off because Abed is incredibly low. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you for all the int, guys. And bottom set got RP onto 3, but there is no damage. Mac is running it. I want to hit something. OD force staff actually was ruptured, so killed off by the rupture right there. And Artur, a double from Mac, killing off both the mid laner and safe laner. And that means EG can't continue to push. Artur just bought back as well, so that's a dieback on him, and that's going to disrupt their entire push for a while. Honest to God, if he got himself the Where is it? The best choice would be Ghost Scepter. If he gets a Ghost Scepter, blinks in, Ghost Scepter duels at the start, just to control up the PA, that would be the best possible option you could get. They have no damage, no magic damage on the side of Adroit, so they can't kill him in the duel. And they have no way of... Demonic Purge, but then you'll have to Demonic Purge him, which means that the OD can just run around the team fight and kill the rest. And CML dropping low, and CML dropping dead. No, the problem with Aeon Disc is the fact that Ramses is still the frontliner, so every single time he gets hit, this is probably going to be Megas. Oh, they're not going to go for Megas. They're going to go for the Shrine, wait for the next Roshan. Plus, I mean, if you get the... I keep on forgetting the name. Ah, well. If you can eventually get it into an E-Blade, which makes it even better. And you can combo it with the Lesh, drop the hammer from OD, stuff like that. OD's going for the BKB next. Lesh also has the Shivas. And Abed, silenced up, running back. Throws out the Hex, will not be able to get any right clicks in, but will fall, buys back immediately, and now you gotta run on Adroit's side. Because Artur wants CML the duel on the back end. Natsumi is stuck with the Mystic Flare. Splitter, drop the hammer. Abed comes in, sweeps in for the kill. That's no buyback available for the PA. The Radovictos holds. Well, BKB from Mac trying to get the kill onto Artur. Does he get anything? He does eventually finish him off with the Hex to finish probably the game off. The buybacks plenty on Adroit, but they just don't have the damage to push down this EG lineup. And with the Leshrax level 25, went from double Diabolic Edict explosions, should be able to push everything down. Honestly, they could just go tier 4s, but seems they want to go safe. And sorry, jump in from Bocarino. Oh, pop shots from Abed. And another kill. Abed is 14, 2, and 11 right now on the OD. Baiting the enemy with his life in middle lane. And that should be game, set, match. 2-0 victory coming in for E. Mada G. Who will then go on to the winner's match, which is going to be up again. Ooh. RP inside the fountain, but it's not. They didn't have enough time. GG, well played.